is my own rendition of how these unwieldy words influenced and shaped through my life. When I was 2 years old, my parents and I went to the beach on a holiday. My mom tells me, because I can't remember, that for the entire week I hung out with another 2-year-old. He was an African American from California. To this day, I have no idea how we communicated with each other. I barely spoke Spanish, and he barely spoke English. Yet somehow, our communication and empathy transcended language and culture. When I was 10 years old, I went to a friend's house outside of the city. We were swimming in the pool when my friend's little brother, who was about 6 at the time, asked another one of our friends why her skin was so dark. Was it because she hadn't showered and she was dirty? He wasn't making a joke, nor was he being intentionally rude. He truly didn't know what a darker skin was or what it looked like. Fast forward to November 2016. Staying at a hotel in Morocco where I was attending a climate conference, I remember telling my roommate before going to bed that the next morning we would wake up to see the first female president of the United States. A few hours later, I woke up to the opposite truth. Frightened and bewildered, I slowly began to realize what the new elected president would bring upon all of us. Many people have asked me whether the current administration has indeed made things worse or changed them. They argue that the previous administration also conducted deportations. The truth is, however, that things have drastically changed in the last 20 months. Just to run some numbers, there has been a 63% increase in the number of deportations. In addition, the number of deportations targeted to immigrants with no criminal record has more than tripled in the last year. It becomes clear in terms of numbers that things have changed. More and more people are afraid to leave their house to go to work or simply take a walk. They are afraid that they may never see their loved ones again. Whoever doesn't have to worry about such things is already in a privileged position. Not only has the number of deportations increased, but the political and cultural landscape has changed as well. The number of xenophobic demonstrations has dramatically increased. As a young Latina, I've become aware and learned to navigate the convoluted seas of judgment and discrimination. Even here in Bar Harbor, there are ephemeral moments of hesitation where I wonder if the rough look that this or that person gave me as we briefly crossed each other had anything to do with the fact that I was speaking Spanish. I've caught myself lowering my voice or helplessly trying to mute my accent in moments of distress. This is not something I worried about 2 years ago. Things have definitely changed. Difference exists, is inherent in all living beings. Yes, it can be unsettling at times, but that is not an excuse to justify aggressive or xenophobic behavior. Fear has been framed as a natural reaction to difference, which justifies violence. He shot because he was scared. Rather than clinging on to discourses of violence and rejection, what these difficult times demand is to work with difference. There is a difference between working with difference and working difference away. There have been many settlement and integration policies around the world that have attempted to erase difference and homogenize. But erasing difference is as bad as rejecting it. The coming years will demand that we constantly try harder and harder to work away the biases and assumptions that we've grown with. A reconciliation with difference is more than needed, and in the doing, we may realize indeed that some of these opposites that we've been prone to believe are actually not so different. Thank you.